Acting as if, embodiment for success. How to become the person who already has it all. What if it's already yours? What if everything you've ever wanted, the untold wealth, the undeniable success, the unshakable confidence, what if it was all already yours? What if the only thing standing between you and that extraordinary life, the life you dream about, the life you deserve, is simply the way you see yourself right now? This isn't just a hypothetical question. It's the most unsettling truth about personal transformation and monumental achievement. Most people, maybe even you, are trapped in a waiting game. They wait until they achieve massive success to feel successful. They wait until the money shows up in their bank account to feel financially secure. They wait until the promotion lands to feel like a leader. But here's the game-changing secret, the absolute truth that flips everything you thought you knew about success on its head. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It doesn't even come to those who hope. It comes to those who act as if they already have it. Think about that for a second. You don't get success and then act successful. You become the person who is successful, and then success finds you. It's a fundamental shift in perception, a profound reorientation of your inner world that ripples out to reshape your entire reality. This concept, often whispered among the world's most elite achievers, is the cornerstone of true transformation. It's about stepping into an identity that perfectly aligns with your highest aspirations, not just pretending, but truly embodying the version of yourself who has already conquered every challenge, achieved every goal, and is living the life you envision. The question isn't whether you're ready for success. The real question, the one that will determine your destiny, is, are you ready to embody the person you were always meant to be? Are you ready to ditch the limiting beliefs, shed the old identity, and literally step into the shoes of your future self? Because when you do, when you start acting as if something miraculous happens, the universe begins to conspire in your favor. Opportunities you never saw appear, doors you thought were locked swing open, and the path to your desires becomes crystal clear. We're about to dive deep into this transformative principle, exploring practical strategies and timeless wisdom that will empower you to become the person who already has it all. Get ready, because your journey to embodying your success starts right now. Section 1. The Hidden Law of Identity. Success starts from within. We've all heard the countless motivational talks about setting goals, working hard, and pushing through obstacles. And yes, those are crucial components of success. But what if there's a deeper, more fundamental law at play, one that precedes all the action and effort? What if the greatest predictor of your future isn't your current circumstances or your past failures, but your present identity? This is where we uncover the hidden law of identity, a principle so profound it underpins almost every major achievement in human history. Napoleon Hill, the legendary author of Think and Grow Rich, hinted at this when he spoke of the law of assumption. It's the idea that you attract into your life that which you assume to be true about yourself and your reality. Other modern thinkers and spiritual teachers call it identity-based manifestation. But at its core, the message is timeless and remarkably simple. You don't get success first, then act successful. You become the version of yourself who already owns it, and reality, like a loyal dog, follows right behind. Think about it this way. Success is not a reward you receive, it's an identity shift you make. The outer world, the world you perceive with your five senses, is nothing more than a mirror reflecting your inner world. If you internally identify as someone struggling, lacking, or perpetually on the brink, that's precisely what your reality will consistently reflect back to you. It's not a judgment, it's a cosmic principle. Your subconscious mind, an incredibly powerful operating system, doesn't distinguish between what's real and what you vividly imagine or consistently assume to be true about yourself. It simply accepts your dominant thoughts and feelings as instructions, then sets about creating the conditions that match those instructions. Consider the classic story of Elon Musk. Before he was a household name, before SpaceX was launching rockets and Tesla was disrupting the auto industry, there were countless moments of extreme struggle. There were times he literally slept on a couch in his office, fighting tooth and nail to keep his fledgling companies alive. Did he act like a struggling entrepreneur on the verge of bankruptcy? No, He didn't act poor, he acted purposeful. He embodied the identity of a visionary, a problem solver, a pioneer. He believed in the impossible and carried himself with an unwavering conviction that his grand visions would materialize. That unshakable identity, that internal knowing, literally pulled his future toward him. His outer circumstances eventually caught up to his inner conviction. This isn't about ignoring reality. It's about overriding it with a more powerful, more compelling inner reality. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you knew you should be doing something? You knew what steps to take, but you just couldn't bring yourself to do it? You felt stuck, paralyzed by procrastination or self-doubt? That's often the law of identity at play. Your current identity, the story you tell yourself about who you are, is holding you back. You might be waiting to feel ready, to feel confident, to feel worthy before taking action. But what if you flip that script? What if you decided right now, regardless of how you currently feel, to embody the identity of the person who is ready, who is confident, who is worthy? That's the power of identity shift. You don't wait for success to make you feel successful. You decide to be successful, and then the actions, the opportunities, and the results align. So let me ask you truly honestly, have you ever sabotaged yourself by waiting to feel ready, by waiting for external validation, instead of simply deciding who you are and acting from that place? It's a question worth pondering, because the answer holds the key to unlocking your true potential. Section 2. Walk like you already own it. The power of embodied confidence. Our journey into acting as if now moves beyond the purely mental and into the physical realm. Because here's a critical insight often overlooked. Your body listens to your mind, and so does everyone else. It's not just about what you think, it's about how you carry yourself, how you move through the world, how you literally embody the identity you're creating. This is the power of embodied confidence. The late great Jim Rohn, a philosopher of success, once famously said, "Walk like you already own the goal." This isn't about arrogance or a display of false bravado. It's about alignment. It's about bringing your physical presence into harmony with your desired identity. When you walk into a room, before you even open your mouth, your posture, your gait, your very presence speaks volumes. Are you conveying hesitancy, uncertainty, or a lack of self-belief? Or are you radiating quiet confidence, purpose, and capability? Your physical demeanor is a powerful, non-verbal declaration of who you are and what you believe you're capable of achieving. Let's talk practical strategies you can implement, starting today, to literally walk your way into your desired identity. First, and perhaps most foundational, straighten your posture every morning. Before you even leave your bed, imagine a string pulling you up from the crown of your head. Roll your shoulders back and down. Lift your chin slightly. This simple adjustment immediately signals to your brain that you are open, capable, and ready for whatever the day brings. It's a physiological shift that can impact your psychology. Studies have even shown that adopting power poses can increase testosterone, a hormone associated with confidence, and decrease cortisol, a stress hormone. Second, move with intention, not hesitation. Think about successful people you admire. Do they shuffle their feet? Do they avoid eye contact? Rarely. They move with a deliberate, purposeful stride. When you walk, when you reach for something, when you stand up, do it with conviction. This isn't about rushing, it's about being present and committed to each movement. It tells your subconscious and everyone around you that you are a person who knows where they're going and is decisive in their actions. It projects competence and control. And finally, consider how you dress, not for the job you have, but the life you want. Now, this isn't about going into debt to buy designer clothes. It's about showing respect for your future self. It's about choosing clothes that make you feel powerful, capable, and aligned with your desired identity. If your dream is to be a successful entrepreneur, how would that version of you dress for a workday, even if you're currently working from home? If you envision yourself as a financially free individual, what would your daily attire communicate about your self-worth and discipline? When you dress the part, you start to feel the part, and that feeling translates into your actions and interactions. Imagine a split-screen visual. On one side, someone is slouched, shoulders rounded, eyes downcast, a subtle air of uncertainty clinging to them. On the other side, the same person, but now with open shoulders, a direct and steady gaze, and a confident, purposeful walk. The contrast is stark, isn't it? The difference isn't just aesthetic. It's a profound shift in energy and perception. When you move like a leader, speak like a leader, and carry yourself like a leader, the world in turn starts treating you like one. Opportunities that might have passed you by suddenly become available. People respond to your presence with more respect and willingness to engage. Your confidence becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. This embodiment isn't about putting on an act. It's about awakening the powerful, confident individual already residing within you. It's about aligning your outer expression with your inner aspiration. So, let me challenge you right now. What's one small, yet significant way you can carry yourself differently, starting today, in a way that truly reflects the confident, successful person you are becoming? Think about it, then do it. Section 3. The Mirror Ritual, Declaring Your Identity to the Universe. We've talked about the power of your internal self-talk and how your body posture communicates your identity. Now, let's combine these powerful forces into a single, transformative practice that Napoleon Hill himself advocated, the Mirror Ritual. He called it his crown routine, a daily, sacred act of self-declaration. This isn't just about positive affirmations. It's about a deeply personal, intensely focused act of speaking your desired identity into existence with unwavering conviction. The mirror is more than just a reflective surface. It's a portal. When you stand before it, looking directly into your own eyes, you are looking into the soul of your being. You are engaging with your subconscious mind on a profound level, bypassing the conscious filters and directly reprogramming your core beliefs. This isn't a quick fix or a silly superstition. It's a deliberate, disciplined practice that, when done consistently, can literally rewire your brain and shift your reality. Here's how to integrate this powerful mirror ritual into your daily routine. Step 1. Look yourself in the eye. Stand directly in front of a mirror, ensuring you can see your entire face clearly. Crucially, make direct eye contact with your reflection. Don't look away, don't fidget, hold that gaze. This act itself establishes an intimate connection with your inner self and signals to your subconscious that you are serious and present. This is your moment of truth and self-recognition. Step 2. Declare your vision, your identity. This is where you speak your future into being. With conviction, declare who you are becoming, what you are achieving, and how you are living. Use powerful present tense affirmations. For example, instead of, "I want to be wealthy," declare, "I am a powerful creator of wealth. Abundance flows effortlessly to me." Instead of, "I hope to be a great leader," affirm, "I lead with purpose, inspiring others and impacting the world." Make it personal. Make it resonate with your deepest desires. Phrases like, "I am disciplined," "I am a beacon of health and energy," "I attract incredible opportunities" are all powerful starting points. Step 3. Repeat with emotional conviction. This isn't about mindless repetition. The power lies in the feeling you infuse into each declaration. As you speak, feel the emotions of already having achieved your goals. Feel the confidence, the gratitude, the joy. Repeat your declarations multiple times, letting the words sink deep into your subconscious. Visualize the scene of your success as you speak. See yourself living that life. Feel the emotions associated with it. This emotional charge amplifies the message and accelerates its integration into your identity. Think about the story of a struggling entrepreneur. Let's call her Sarah. For years, Sarah felt stuck. Her business was barely breaking even, and self-doubt gnawed at her. One day, she stumbled upon the concept of the mirror ritual. Skeptical but desperate, she committed to it. Every morning, she would stand in front of her bathroom mirror, look herself in the eye, and declare, "I am a highly successful CEO. My business thrives, creating massive value for my clients and generating abundant income." She repeated it with all the emotion she could muster, even when her current reality screamed the opposite. She felt ridiculous at first, but she persisted. Within 6 months, something shifted. Her confidence soared. She started making bolder decisions, networking with more influential people, and refined her business strategy with newfound clarity. She doubled her income, landed her dream investor, and her business began to flourish in ways she had only dreamed possible. Her words, spoken with conviction into the mirror, became commands to her subconscious, and her identity transformed, pulling her external reality along with it. This ritual is your secret weapon. It's your daily appointment with the powerful, successful version of yourself that already exists within. It's how you reprogram your inner narrative and align yourself with the universe's abundant flow. So, I'm asking you to consider this deeply. What would your most powerful, most actualized self say to you in the mirror each morning? What identity are you ready to declare to the universe, starting today? Write it down, memorize it, and make this ritual a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. The power is waiting for you. Section 4: Words create worlds. Rewriting your inner dialogue. Following our powerful mirror ritual, let's zoom in on a crucial element that impacts everything: your words. Not just the ones you speak in the mirror, but every single word you utter, internally and externally. Because truly, words create worlds. Your language, both spoken and unspoken, is the raw material from which your reality is constantly being built. The subconscious mind, that incredibly powerful, non-judgmental servant, doesn't understand jokes, sarcasm, or hypotheticals. It believes every single word you say, especially the ones you repeat most frequently. It acts upon those words as undeniable truths, as commands. Think of it like this: your subconscious is a supercomputer, and your words are the code. If you constantly feed it negative code, I can't do this, I'm always broke, things never work out for me, then that's exactly the program it will run. It will diligently work to create circumstances that validate those internal declarations. Conversely, if you feed it powerful, empowering, positive code, it will work tirelessly to manifest that reality for you. This isn't magical thinking, it's a profound understanding of how your mind influences your environment. So how do we rewrite this internal dialogue? How do we change the code? It starts with mindful awareness and a deliberate shift in your vocabulary. Here are some incredibly powerful, yet simple, practical tips to transform your inner dialogue and, by extension, your outer world. First, replace "I hope to" with "I am." This seemingly small change carries immense power. "I hope to be rich someday" is a wish, a deferral to an uncertain future. "I am a wealthy individual" is a declaration and present tense affirmation of your identity. When you declare "I am," you claim it. You bring the future into the now. You align yourself with the present reality of your desired state. This shifts you from a passive observer of your dreams to an active participant in their creation. Second, drop "someday" and say "today." The word "someday" is a procrastination trap. It's a comfortable excuse to put off action and delay your dreams indefinitely. "Someday I'll start that business. Someday I'll get in shape. Someday I'll achieve financial freedom." These statements condemn your aspirations to a perpetually receding horizon. When you say "today," you inject urgency and commitment. "Today I am taking the first step towards my business. Today I am choosing healthy habits. Today I am making financial decisions that lead to freedom." This simple shift in timing forces you into immediate, purposeful action. And third, never say "if it works." Instead, say "when it works." The word "if" introduces doubt and uncertainty. It opens the door to potential failure and gives your subconscious permission to look for reasons why something might not work. "If this marketing strategy works" implies a possibility of failure. "When this marketing strategy works" is a statement of unwavering belief, a powerful command to your subconscious to find a way to make it succeed. It presupposes success, and that presumption is incredibly potent. This is the power principle. Speak like a ruler. Declare your future. Don't just request it. This is how leaders, innovators, and truly successful individuals reprogram their subconscious minds to build the lives they envision. They don't hem and haw. They don't passively wish. They state their intentions with authority and conviction, as if their words are decrees that the universe must obey. Consider the prolific inventor, Thomas Edison. He didn't say, "Maybe I'll find a way to create a practical light bulb if it works out." He famously stated, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His language was always declarative, always embodying the identity of an innovator who would find the solution. 10,000 failures couldn't break that mindset because his inner dialogue was one of unwavering resolve. He didn't question if it would work. He only questioned how and when it would work. and he persisted until he found the answer. Your words are not just sounds or symbols. They are blueprints. They are the instructions you give to yourself, to your subconscious, and to the universe. Are you giving instructions for scarcity, struggle, and limitation? Or are you giving instructions for abundance, success, and limitless potential? It's your choice. So let's get real for a moment. What's one phrase you will commit to eliminating from your vocabulary starting today, because you now understand that your words are literally creating your world? Identify it, banish it, and replace it with a powerful, declarative statement that aligns with the future you're building. Section 5. Action is the loudest belief. Move before you feel ready. We've explored the inner game, shifting your identity, embodying confidence, and consciously choosing your words. But here's where the rubber meets the road, where true transformation ignites. Action is the loudest belief. All the positive self-talk, all the powerful affirmations, all the visualizations, they are vital, they are foundational. But without corresponding action, they remain just that. Thoughts and dreams, beautiful fantasies floating in the ether. As the ancient wisdom states, faith without works is dead. Your first step, no matter how small, how uncertain, or how imperfect, is your undeniable proof to yourself and to the universe that you believe it's already yours. It's the ultimate act of acting as if. The greatest trap many people fall into is waiting for the feeling of readiness. They tell themselves, once I feel totally confident, then I'll start that business. Once I feel completely prepared, then I'll apply for that dream job. Once I feel motivated, then I'll finally get serious about my goals. But here's the secret. Action dissolves doubt. You don't get motivated first, then take action. You take action, and that creates the momentum and the motivation. The feeling of readiness often follows the first step, not precedes it. Think about it. If you're learning to swim, you don't wait until you feel completely comfortable in the water to jump in. You jump in, you thrash a bit, you learn, and then you gain confidence. The same principle applies to anything you want to achieve. That intimidating project, that difficult conversation, that leap of faith, the fear you feel often subsides not when you think about it more, but when you do something about it. Another core idea here is that momentum is built through movement, not motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It ebbs and flows like the tides. But consistent, purposeful movement creates its own energy. Each small step forward generates a little bit of momentum, which makes the next step easier and the next even easier. It's like pushing a heavy boulder. The initial push is the hardest, but once it starts rolling, it builds its own force. Don't wait for a surge of motivation to hit you. Just start moving, even if it's just inch by inch. And here's a powerful, albeit challenging strategy employed by the world's most successful individuals. Perform without a safety net. Eliminate Plan B. Now, this isn't reckless abandon, it's a profound commitment. When you eliminate a backup plan, when you commit fully to Plan A, you unleash an incredible amount of focus, creativity, and determination. Your mind, knowing there's no other option, becomes incredibly resourceful. It finds solutions it never would have considered if there was a comfortable fallback. Consider the incredible story of Arnold Schwarzenegger. When he decided to move to America to become a world-class bodybuilder and eventually an actor, he had virtually no money and spoke broken English. Did he have a Plan B to fall back on? No. He famously said, Plan B is a distraction. He was all in. His singular focus, his unwavering belief that he would achieve his dreams despite all odds, propelled him forward. That intensity, that burning desire with no backup, turned a kid from a small Austrian village into a bodybuilding legend, Hollywood icon, and even a governor. He took massive, consistent action, even when the path was unclear, because his belief in himself was so absolute. Think about the first time you learned to ride a bike without training wheels, or jumped off the high dive. There was that moment of hesitation, that knot of fear. But you took the leap. You acted before you felt ready. That's the essence of this principle. It's about being bold, being brave, and trusting your ability to figure things out along the way. So I'm putting it to you directly. What's one action you've been hesitating on, one step you've been putting off, that you will commit to taking today, even if it's just the smallest, most imperfect first move? Don't wait for readiness. Create it through action. Section 6, Conclusion. We've journeyed deep into the transformative power of acting as if, exploring how this seemingly simple concept holds the key to unlocking your greatest potential. This isn't about faking it until you make it in a superficial sense. It's about something far more profound. It's about awakening it. The powerful, unstoppable, and supremely successful version of you isn't some imaginary fantasy. It's not something you have to invent from scratch. It's already within you, buried sometimes under layers of fear, doubt, limiting beliefs, and the insidious habit of delay. This entire framework, from shifting your identity to embodying confidence, from declaring your future to taking bold action, is a process of unearthing that magnificent truth. You don't need external validation or permission to transform your life. You simply need a decision. A powerful, unshakable decision to step into the shoes of the person who has already achieved everything you desire. The person who already possesses the wealth, the wisdom, the relationships, and the impact you crave. That person is not a future possibility, but an internal reality waiting to be expressed. The core belief that ties all of this together is this: you don't need permission to transform, just decision. The person who has everything you want, that incredible, empowered individual, is already inside you. Your journey isn't one of creation, but of revelation. It's about stripping away everything that isn't you, everything that doesn't serve your highest purpose, until the authentic, powerful you emerges. And when you commit to acting as if, when you align your thoughts, words, and actions with your desired identity, you begin to experience a powerful phenomenon. You begin to attract as is. The universe, your subconscious, and the people around you respond to the person you are being, not just the person you are wishing to be. Remember, the world doesn't respond to wishes or hopes, it responds to alignment. Your identity isn't a result of success, it's the blueprint of it. It's the magnetic force that pulls your desired reality into your present. So let's quickly recap the powerful principles we've covered. The practical wisdom you can immediately apply. Speak like it's already yours. Ditch the tentative language. Replace "I hope to" with "I am," "someday" with "today," and "if it works" with "when it works." Your words are commands to the universe. Move with purpose. Straighten your posture, walk with intention, and dress for the life you desire. Let your body language declare your confidence and competence. Declare your identity daily. Embrace the mirror ritual. Look yourself in the eye and speak your future identity into existence with unwavering conviction and deep emotion. Take the action your future self would take. Don't wait for readiness. Create it through action. Small, consistent steps build unstoppable momentum and dissolve doubt. Surround yourself with the environment that reflects where you're going. This means more than just physical surroundings. It means the ideas you consume, the people you associate with, the content you immerse yourself in. Create an ecosystem that nurtures your desired identity. This isn't just about achieving goals, it's about becoming your truest, most powerful self. You are not becoming someone new, you're remembering who you've always been. You are unleashing the greatness that has always resided within. And when you consistently and genuinely act like it's already yours, it doesn't just become real, it becomes your undeniable reality. The choice and the power are yours. Step into your future today. You've just unlocked a profound secret to success, a game-changing perspective on achieving your greatest aspirations. You now understand that your identity isn't a consequence of success, but its very foundation. If this message resonated deep within you, if it lit a fire in your belly and sparked a clear vision for your future, then this is your moment to act. First, hit that like button right now. This tells me that this content is valuable to you, and it helps this powerful message reach more people who are ready to transform their lives. Second, I want to hear from you. In the comments below, right now, tell us, who are you ready to become today? What identity are you stepping into? Is it the financially free entrepreneur, the confident leader, the purposeful creator? Let's declare it together and hold each other accountable. Drop a fire emoji in your comment to signify that fire has been ignited within you. Third, don't keep this secret to yourself. Share this video with someone you know who needs to hear this message. Someone who's waiting to feel ready. Someone who's dimming their light when they're meant to shine. Let's spread this truth and empower a ripple effect of transformation. And finally, if you're serious about mastering your mindset, building genuine wealth, and achieving true financial freedom through timeless success principles, then subscribe to this channel. Click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our high-impact content designed to transform your mindset, your money, and your mission. Thank you for watching, for engaging, and for being part of this incredible community. Remember this profound truth: you don't get what you want, you get who you are. So choose to be great today. Step into that identity, act as if, and watch your world transform. We'll see you in the next video, ready to continue our journey to ultimate success and personal empowerment. See you next time.